So guys, I will be telling you about game events, how game events can be related with the game objects and the layout. So let's see that. I will be teaching you these game events one by one because they are as a whole. That is, one is for start, then another is for movement, and the next is for collisions part. Then this is background part, this is coding part, this is for obstacles, and this is for okay. So these are all the parts. These are 1 2 3 4 and 5 and 6 parts, and I will be telling you one by one in each video, so as to make the video shorter. So let's see. Let's see the first one is start. So before that, you can see that there are some global numbers, global constant numbers, and these are. So I will be telling you about them in greater detail in the next videos. I will be telling you about global and local variables or constants. So you will be seeing that in the next videos of this course. So let's see that start. So you can see that start movement is being written in bold. So let's see that how we can do that. Let's see how we can do that. So you can do that if you right click on that, then you can see that you can add a group. If you right click on that event sheet page, you can see that you can add a group. If you click on that, then you can add a group. You can name that. Let's name it to be my group, and you can add description to it, but it is optional. Let's give it a description. uh, it is my it is my group. Okay, so let's okay, click on OK, and your group will be created. Click on OK. So you can see that now your group is being created. Okay, so this is a group. Group is a body. It is a body that contains the same type of events. For example, movement contains the movement type of events, the collision contains collision type of events. That means it contains the events which take parts in collision. For example, if you go in the collision part, then you can see that everything is being related to the collision. So you can see that also. If you go to the start part, then it is being related to the events are being related to the start events. That something when something is being started, that this game is started. And here we have created our own group, that is it is my group. You can delete that as well by clicking delete, clicking and then delete. So let's see the start part. If you go to the start, then you can see that there is a system on start of layout. That is, when the layout is being started, that is game is being started, then your score text, that is, if you go to game part, then this is the score text. This should be 0 as it is being written. Set text to 0 and score text. The next action is that score text, set web font. Font should be set from the online from Google APIs, that is Google Fonts. You can set it from Google Fonts as well. So we have been setting it to Erica 1. Then you are seeing that title background set X to 0 and title background set Y is equal to X to 0. Title background, both title backgrounds. So these are title backgrounds. One is this and one is this. And we are setting it to X is equal to 0. It means it is being here and the next part is being here. Okay, it is being starting from this way. Okay, you can see it's X and Y in this way. If you go this way, click on position to be 0 comma X. You are setting it X to be this and this. Okay, if you're going this way, you can see it as 0. So you are setting the only the X, not the Y. So you can see that game events title background set X X0. X is the coordinate. X and Y are the coordinates, and X we are setting X to be this. X is the horizontal and Y is vertical. So system, now we are setting the score, set the score to 0. we have set the text to 0, and now we're setting score to 0. Score is here, is a variable that we have created above. You can see that. If you're going above, you can see that we have created a global number. Score is equal to 0. Here we have created that score is equal to 0, and we have set it to is equal to 0. And now we have top pipe destroy and bottom pipe destroy, and bird set platform vector y to minus jump strength and set angle to 320 degrees. So we are setting top pipe to destroy and bottom pipe to destroy. What does it mean? Because we are destroying it because as it is outside, but when our player is moving forwards in the start of the layout, we doesn't need this. Okay, when our game, let's start the game. When our game starts, in the first page, in the first instance, we can't see the pipes. It means they are not in the context. Okay, they are not in the context, but we want them in the another instance. Okay, so you can see that it is coming from the right part. It means it is not being there in the first instance. So that's why we have destroyed in the start point, and we have created them afterwards. So let's destroy both of them, top pipe and bottom pipe. Now we are working on bird. We are setting some actions on bird. We are taking actions on bird. So bird, set platform vector y to minus jump strength. So we are setting platform vector y. We are setting vector y to minus jump strength. That is jump strength. It is a property. Let's go to game behavior and go to objects. Click on object and go to the bird part, and then you can see in the behavior section, you can see that there is a platform, that is a behavior that is being acquired by the object. And here you can see, make it this way, you can see jump strength is 0, but when set platform vector y to minus jump strength, that means we are setting vector y, platform vector y to minus jump strength, then we are setting angle to 320 degrees. It means we are setting when we are starting our game, that is our game is started, then we are setting our angle to 360 degrees, 320 degrees. It means it is somewhat less than 360 degrees by 40 degrees. So in this way we are making it somewhat tilted upwards. Okay, so let's see that. So when you start the game, it is looking like that. It's somewhat tilt up upwards, then it goes downwards. So that's why we have made it to 320 degrees. So now you have a better understanding of how the start is being this group is being working, and how the text is being maintained, how it is being 0, and how we are changing the web fonts, and uh, uh, we are setting text of title background, both the title backgrounds to be 0, and then we have set our global variable as a score to 0, and then top pipe, bottom pipe to 0. We have destroyed them, and then we have platform vector and this. So now in the next video, before working with movements and collisions or seeing collisions, we will see the local variables and the global variables, how we can create them. Let's see them in next video.